Welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson, and what a match we have today between Melbourne and Port Adelaide. Perfect weather here in Darwin. I'm paired in the box here today with Gary Lyon. Welcome, Gaz.
Thanks, Hutto. Expecting some really special stuff here today.
They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners are ripped.
It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag, it's the emblem for me and for you.
The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great.
The red and the blue, every heart beats true for the
The
red.
key today is if Melbourne forwards can keep the ball inside 50 and get enough repeat entries, they give themselves every chance.
Keep your eye on the red.
The captains of both sides make their way to the middle for the coin toss. Melbourne winning the toss. Round 21. We're just moments away from the opening. We're set to begin things here at TIO Stadium. Ball gets cut off. He gets his hands on the footy. Scoops up the ball. Gets the handball away. Boat moves it now. Vandenberg applying physical pressure. Pushes off the tackler. Missed the target. Handball's out into space. Smith shows some physicality. Brayshaw scoops it up. The handball hits the target. Dixon picks it up. Goes with the kick. Rockley collects it. Going for goal number one. Hook the kick wide and a behind. Port Adelaide lead by one. Vandenberg with the responsibility of kicking it in. Marks now and can send it back. 45 metres out. Move it on! Powell Pepper lights his chances from there. Never really looked like going through. Vandenberg to kick it in. Leaving was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Elects to kick. Doing well to intercept that kick. Plays on now. Finds his man. Hacking it out of there. Just goes bang. Collected by Powell Pepper. Hurried kick. Rosie found a way to mark that one. Putting this one through would give Port Adelaide plenty of confidence. Go. He heads for home. Drop punt straight through the middle. Pretty happy with that one. The first goal going to Port Adelaide.
It hasn't always been...
About to resume hostilities. Hammers it. Doing well was Harms. Sweeping handball. Jetta puts the foot down. They can link up now. Hunt fires it up to the square. Started the kick wide, and it never came back. Melbourne behind by 7. Houston searching for a teammate. Sinks the slipper into it. Finds himself in space and marks.
Port Adelaide have the lead, but they're allowed plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Hunted him down beautifully and wins the free.
Big tackle.
He lays off the pass. Brayshaw gets a quick kick away. Wins the race to the ball. Houston got under it.
Port Adelaide have been giving the opposition a chance to move the ball around freely, which is working because they're getting on top once they force a contest.
Releases by hand. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Punches the kick. Finds a target. Wines hacking it out of there. Winning the ball in the air was Dixon. 65 metres out. Uses it now. Burton with an easy mark. A chance for Hartlett. Just sends it into space. Hunt steals possession. Movement by hand. Jetta gets the ball. Receives the handball and takes off. Spargo just gets the journey and it's a goal. Celebrating hard.
That's a really good team goal.
We resume hostilities. Wins the ruck duel. Lysette grabbed it clean. Linking by hand, quickly onto the boot. It's marked by Cleaver. Slick with the hands. Hibbert links with a teammate who can run. The mark has been taken. Palm tops to play on. Just kicks it long. Picked up now. Squeezes out a handball. He's got the footy in his hands. Motlop takes it well. Puts it on the boot. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Decides to kick. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Palms manufactures a handball. Petrarca hands it to open space. At full stride, receives the handball. He takes the shot. Hung wins the marking contest. Going for goal number one. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. Gets some reward for his efforts. Melbourne get themselves in front.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
We're back in motion. Taps it down. Is in his possession. Good body work to win the mark. Stepped off his line. He has the ball. Amon rushes with the kick. A clean pick-up. Westhoff receives the ball. Takes a nice mark. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. Going for goal number one. He delivers with a drop punt. He celebrates hard after that. And it's a lead for the Power.
He did really...
The game is back underway. Thrashes it. Up for grabs for Power Pepper. Hits the target by hand. Finding the ball with ease. The ball mopped up. Westhoff gets it away under pressure. Carefully rushes it across the line. Leaving with the kicking duties. Marks that ball uncontested with a driving kick. Dug out the loose ball. Slams it on the boot. The loose ball scooped up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to...
Port Adelaide in front of the opening change. They lead it by 2.
Port Adelaide started well. Now it's time for them to do it for 4 quarters.
Anything to add, Gaz?
Melbourne are struggling in the contested ball numbers. They aren't hunting the ball hard enough, and...
The second term ready to get underway. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Punched away with the ball now. Power Pepper couldn't snaffle it. Finding the loose ball was gone. Hunt gets on the end of that handball. Takes on the space. Big moment to get the lead with this kick. A chance to reload the attack now. Petrarca will be upset with that. He takes aim. That ball comes off the post. Considering the options on the kick-in. Moves the ball by foot. Marks all alone. He takes the mark. Got boot to ball. A good mark under the circumstances. Works it across the ground. Even used the body to take that mark. Moves it by foot. Good mark there. An ideal position to be kicking from. Move it on. Rosie heads towards the goals. What a goal! A second goal in the bag. They get around him after that effort.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Thumps it clear. Neil Bullen on the ball. Gawn gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Plays on. Jonas gets in the way. Goes short by hand. Burne-Jones, hurried kick. Taking a nice grab. Works it across the ground. Mops up the loose ball. Just gave it away. Releases the handball. Cruz comes away with the ball. Looks up with the kick. Goes through from behind. Just 2 goals in. Houston considering the options on the kicking. Takes the mark all by himself. Burton works the ball up the ground. Watts marks in a bit of space. Drives the kick hard. Burne-Jones takes it strongly. Jonas has a teammate on the move. He wins possession, wants to keep it moving. Burnell uses his pace. He's put it through. He puts through his first goal. Congratulated by his teammates. The score's a level. What a nail-biter.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
About to resume play. Lysette thumps it forward. Amon throws the ball away. Now with a low spearing kick. They can create from this. Hands it out to open space. Sutcliffe kicks hard along the boundary line. Decides to keep it alive. Just gets it onto the boot. Great grab. Dersma goes with the kick. Even does well to mark. 35 metres out. This shot should be elementary from here. Move it on. He likes his chances from here. He slots this one. A big goal there. Eva celebrating hard. Port Adelaide lead it now by a goal.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. When the forwards are marking the ball so cleanly inside 50 like they are now, it must give Port Adelaide a lot of confidence, especially when the pressure is on.
Buzzer over the top. Decides to go back now. Good mark and looks to send it back. Brayshaw has resources out wide. Houston pushes a low ball. A great mark taken there. Moved on by Ebert. A mark by Rosie. Rosie just threw it. Moves it quickly. Looks to move it by foot. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Goes by foot. Slams it onto the boot. Takes a strong mark. Kick by Cleary. Dersma found some space and marked. Uses it by foot. Finds this and marks well. Spears the ball. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. Puts boot to ball. Hartland marks uncontested. He drives it. Takes the mark. Chose to kick it. Rosie continues to find the ball.
He just keeps finding the footy.
Mocklock channels a long kick. Easily takes the mark. Dixon gets the opportunity to have a shot for goal. 40 metres out. He slams it towards goal. A drop punt through the goals. A time to celebrate, and don't they get around Dixon?
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. Melbourne are doing a great job of applying pressure and creating turnovers. It's allowing them plenty of opportunities. They just need to convert those into scores.
He just throws that ball. Jetta drives the kick. Pepper with the mark.
Port Adelaide are getting plenty of marks with loose players. They're really able to control the game and move at their own pace.
Puts boot to ball. The mark is taken by Dersma. Looks to move it by foot. A chance here to convert for the power. How did you see the second term, Gaz?
Port Adelaide will go into the rooms at half-time with plenty of confidence.
Time to take a look at the stats.
Port Adelaide have taken control of the outside game. They've been able to find more space than the opposition, and it's paying off.
Thanks for that, Gary. Well, that's the first half of the match. Come back in a few minutes, and we'll have plenty more footy to play. Players back on the field to begin the second half here. We're back in the middle now. Thumped clear. Has it now. What a brilliant tackle. Hunted down by Heaven.
A great defensive effort.
He's got the football now. Gets the loose ball. Takes possession. Clears the ball from the contest. Doing well with the mark. Jonas sends one up towards the wing. Motlop leads all comers on the ground.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment.
Puts the foot down. Jetta elects to kick. Takes a simple grab. Wagner keeps it moving. Gets a quick kick away. Gets into some space to mark this. Brown doesn't want to let his teammates down with this kick. Wants to open up the angle. Offline for behind. Melbourne reduce the margin, looking for options now. Westhoff leaps over the top.
Port Adelaide have managed to rack up a big number of marks, and it's easy to see why they're leading this match.
The ball in the hands of Dixon. Seen plenty of it. Movement by hand. Intercepted. Found space for an easy mark. Motlop takes the mark. Elects to kick. Sutcliffe uses the body well. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. Going for goal number one. A strong mark in the pack from Cleary. 15 metres out. Move it on. Going for goal number one. He's excited about that one. Port Adelaide, but 17.
This is how they can score big, Hutto.
Back with another centre bounce. Clears the contest. He looks like he needs a spell. He gains possession. Puts it into space. He has the ball. Has it now. Rockcliffe worked hard to get to that ball. Practicing some fancy moves. Moves it by foot. Terrific mark there. Goes the long option. And the mark will be paid. 45 metres out. He decides to go for home. That kid has missed everything. Out of the full. Lining up for goal. 25 metres out. Spargo is going to need a good kick to put it through here. Setting up for the check side. He goes it alone. Kick on the way. Spargo loves that goal. Melbourne reduced the margin.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Port Adelaide have been terrific at finding space to move the ball. Their ability to find a player in space is first class, and it sees them in charge.
Hands that ball to the opposition. Opportunity for Fennell. Hunt now. Wants to take them on. Looking to kick goal number 2. That goal is a cracker. He loved that one. Melbourne behind by 5.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Dishes it off to a player on the run. The ball finds Amon with a driving kick. Ends up marking uncontested. Decides to soccer it. Varzak wins the foot race. Needs a bit of a rest. Port Adelaide lead is now Vandenberg looking for options now. Plays onto himself. A spearing kick. Marked by Smith. Links with hands. Handball finds Fridge. Goes by foot. Burnell takes the mark. Handballs. Slips the handball to Oliver. Looks up with the kick. Burton slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. Rosie has a great set of hands. He drives it. He wins the ball in the air. A low stabbing kick. Did well not to confuse himself. Handball's out in front. Gives it to Hartlett. Ball up on the outer side wing.
It's a very tight game right now.
He wins possession. Harms uses it by foot. A strong mark in the pack from Lyset. Tries to gain some territory. Brayshaw kicks hurriedly. The loose ball picked up. Cleanly picked up. He gets another possession. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Powell Pepper releases the ball. We'll get a ball up. Thumped by Gorn. Oliver just gets it onto the boot. Spargo takes a strong mark. Towards centre half forward. Takes that one strongly. 45 metres out. Almost directly in front here. This will square it up. On its way. Look at him, he really enjoyed that one. It's all level here.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. The players will be feeling the heat right now.
Umpire ready to resume play. Winning it was Gorn. Taken by Arms. Gets it away. Wasting a lot of effort there. Dishes it off. He's got the football now. With the ball now. Varzak moves it by hand. And now they're away. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. He acknowledges the crowd. A one-goal lead for Port Adelaide.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Centre bounce. Swats it. Winds onto the ball. Buzzer gets the loose ball. What a lovely goal from there. Look at them celebrate that effort. Port Adelaide have kicked the last 2 goals.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
Gorn thrashes it. Rockcliffe gathers it now. Melbourne trailing by 12.
Port Adelaide fans will be hoping they can hold on and get a memorable victory today.
Palms continues to dominate this contest.
He's on fire at the moment.
One quarter of footy to go.
Can't afford any mistakes from here. They have to be perfect.
Lyset got a fist to it. Ends up with Gorn. Manufactures a handball. Takes possession. Quick handball. Has a man running for him. Jones gives it to the player running past. Oh, what a goal! He's enjoying that goal. Scoreboard isn't too much of a worry, given how long we have left.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He did really well there and gets the reward.
We're back in the middle. Lyset hurls it away. Almost cut it off. Picking it up was Brown. Wagner wins the ball in the air. Hunt runs. What a sensational goal. 3 goals for him now. What an effort. His teammates rush over. We are all tied up now.
Great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Back in the middle to resume play now. Gould with a big fist on it. Gathers it now. Collects the loose ball. Petrarca on the move now. Gets into a good position to take that. So, what could Melbourne do with this opportunity in front of goal? Sinks the slipper into it. Over the top of the pack. Uses it by foot. Petrarca not getting much of it, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
Now they lead by 1. Houston weighing up the options now. Got boot to ball. Kept alive under pressure. He goes for broke. That is a stunning goal. Smiles all round. Melbourne by 7 points.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Port Adelaide giving themselves a chance on the turnover, but they can't seem to be putting it on the scoreboard.
He gets above the crowd. Chose to kick it. Boat marks it. Umpire calls advantage. Move it on. Can he put it through? It was always pushing that post and put just under 2 goals the difference. Vandenberg deciding where to go with the kick in. Marked by French. Uses a short handball. Puts it on the boot. Pau Pepper wins the ball in the air. Decides to kick. Dersman was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Go. Going for goal number 1. That one hits the woodwork. Port searching for a teammate. Vandenberg plays on. Keeps the kick low. Out of bounds in the pocket. Wagner coming on.
It's very tense at the moment.
Ball tossed back in. Bruce clears the contest. Keeps it moving. He can take off after that handball. Does well to cut off the kick. Good opportunity for Port Adelaide to put a goal through here. Montlock earns a free. Converting these opportunities could make a big difference to today's result. 60 metres out. Well taken at ground level. Rosie goes to the man on the run. This kick will put them in front. They'll be wooing that opportunity. There's ready to bring it back into play. Takes a simple grab. Goes with the kick. Marking in space was Vandenberg.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
Jenner goes by hand. Just put it on the boot. Takes it well. Heads long with that kick. Finds this one all by himself. Rockcliffe wants to play on. couldn't complete the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
Slams it on the boot. Intercepts the ball very well. Dixon sends it into space. Found a way to keep balanced. He flicks it over. Goes by hand to Oliver. Wiedemann takes the mark uncontested. Wants to move it quickly. Petrarca getting in on the act. Going for goal number 2. Hits the post, and it's a minor. Probably Houston looking to bring it back into play. Bounces over the line. The umpire will throw it in.
The game has tightened right up.
Big thump from Lysette. Now we've got a ball up. Punches it clear with quick hands. He's got the footy in his hands. He gets his hands on the footy. Gone! What a tackle!
Great tackling technique.
Leave it on. Keeps it moving. Got the hands free. The ball goes over the line. Umpire tosses it in. Punches it clear. Gathered by Jetta. Uses it now. Ends up turning this ball over. Even kicks it. The ball spills to Motlop. A chance to steal the lead right here. He just loved that one. Port Adelaide.
That's a really good team goal.
About to resume hostilities. Clears the contest. Lysette takes it well. The kick from Brayshaw. Hunt controls this one. Gets around the imaginary opponent. So close, but just misses. Houston unsure of the next move. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Kicks it out of the back half. Didn't have time to break stride to mark that. Rosie over the top.
Both teams will be ruining their missed opportunities late in the game. Neither side was able to take them, and that's why we end up with a draw.
Wrapping up this game, and we'll remind you it was a draw. The score's locked on 61. On behalf of Gary Lyon, thank you for joining us. We'll see you again soon.